Well, finally moved into the new place we're living at right now. It's a pretty good general area, and hold on 1 second, someone's texting me. It's really cool. I've been talking to a lot of my old friends from out in Pennsylvania. One of my buddies, Gunnar, he actually got me into this one new dubstep program, or not more so program, but another artist, Dubstep Wise. I'll pull it up here in a second, and I'll leave the link down in the description. He is really, really good. I mean, he's just makes me want to come unicorns out of my ear. It's how good it is. I mean, no joke. It's probably the best thing I've heard, techno dubstep wise, so far, out of as long as I've been listening to it. Sorry about my camera once again. I still haven't gotten a new one. It's fucking up once again. I've torn it apart. I've checked the mainframe system in it, and I've run multiple program checks on it. It seems to be working fine for the most part, but it has a Down syndrome problem. And yes, I was referring to your mother. Hold on 1 second. I've kind of been leaning towards a lot of things, though. I like to talk to everyone about something really quick. Bullying, not that I'm a fucking snitch or any gay shit like that, but bullying is starting to seriously become a serious problem in schools. Honestly, I'm not being bullied, and I don't bully anyone. Everyone knows me. Everyone, at least that watches my videos, I'm a pretty kind person. Everyone knows that I mind my own business for the most part. But it's just not something you should partake in. And if someone is bullying you, you either be a man and fucking knock the shit out of them, or you sit there and take it like a bitch. None of that bullshit of saying, hey, I'm gonna go tell on you, because that just gets you fucking bullied even worse for being a snitch. Because as soon as that kid comes back from school after a suspension or an ICE or whatever the fuck he gets, he's either one going to beat the fucking shit out of you, or get his friends and then beat the fucking shit out of you. It's your choice on what you do, how you do it, and for the most part, how you take care of it. So what I consider is, say you're fucking 4 feet, weak as shit, and you know life on goddamn computers all day. That is your fucking problem. What I suggest you do is, if you have a bully, and say partake in that size, or you're not the fighting type, you grow up a set of fucking balls and you fight the asshole who's picking on you. If you're in my general area and you're a good friend of mine, people know that if they're picking on you, I take care of the situation, and it just ends there, because everyone knows that it takes me fucking 5 minutes to take care of someone like that, because I'm completely against bullying, because bullying is just stupid as hell. There's no point in it. Just because someone wants to make fun of another kid, it's just not cool at all. It doesn't make any fucking sense. It's kind of like politics. They debate against something. What the fuck is the point about debating? If it's a good idea, fucking pass it. Don't fucking sit there and talk about it. For instance, they're trying to make a recreational center for skating out in Bellefonte, Pennsylvania right now. I'm completely with that, and I understand where everyone's coming from, but they also have to partake in the recession we're in right now. I mean, some states are richer than others. Say California, they're fucking one of the most ingrown states in the United States as far as that goes. I'm not sure about regional areas, but and as far as I'm considered Bellefonte, that'd be the smartest move they made, because there'd be a lot less trafficking violations come towards skating, BMXing, rollerblading, rifting, and all that fun shit. What they ought to do is just devote one area towards their physical activities, more so towards the vehicle activities such as skateboarding, skating, scootering, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I mean, it's just, they could save themselves a lot of problems. A good buddy of mine, Nick, he's partaking in it, and he seems to be doing a great, fantastic job with it so far. And I mean, if if it wasn't for him or a lot of other people, like my cousin Derek and my aunt Terry, she's actually doing, or cousin Terry, she's actually doing a lot with it too. She's probably one of the, so far we're seeing one of the only grown-ups actually going to go stand up at a council meeting and say, hey fuckers, listen up, these kids need a spot to do so and so. I mean, just because they have a recreational area doesn't mean that they're gonna sit there, do drugs, fucking shoot each other, gang violence, etc., etc. But it does mean that they can, in fact, help each other. And by doing so, it would help out the community itself, because I know a lot of people from Bellefonte, Pennsylvania get sick of those little bastards skating around cussing, saying, hey fucker, listen here, you ain't my father, you ain't my mother, you ain't my parent, you ain't shit to me. But there's just it just becomes one big source of aggravating assault, really. Like, whenever I was growing up out in Pennsylvania, I skated a lot. I wasn't the best skater in the world, but at least I could fucking get around on a skateboard, unlike most precision skaters. I myself am more into BMX, fucking riding around, doing whatever it is I do. I mean, I'm a fellow fucking retard myself when it comes to skating, but it doesn't mean I wouldn't like have a spot to where I can at least attempt to skate from time to time. I mean, if it wasn't for many of my friends who helped me skate over the years, I probably wouldn't have no idea how the fuck a skateboard looks like, what it looks like, how it works, or what it's used for. And thank God for many of my friends, I'm not a complete and total dumb retard when it comes to that. But whenever thick and thin comes down, these people in the city council need to turn around and look at the factors. If we could find a decent general area, like a leasing option, or even just a broke down warehouse or something like that, I guarantee the kids themselves can put their efforts in. They can recreate a whole new design area. As far as the recession and money comes, they probably couldn't do much about that, but they definitely could do what they could do as child and youth. Like I said, my cousin Terry, she's gonna stand up to the board and she's gonna ask, and I hope she's gonna ask nicely, to at least help them and allow that process to be converted. But without that, I can see a lot of trouble happening in Bellefonte. I don't live in Bellefonte myself or the general area, but I did live there for a long time, I think 12, 13 years. I actually did have a couple good friends over there that were really nice, and oh fuck, what was I saying? I don't know. But anyway, I'm just hoping that everything processes through, and I pray to God that they get what they need. In my opinion, I don't see them asking for too much, just a general area where they're not going to get in trouble for skating. Because I know cops are starting to buckle down on that shit, just like the buckle up law. Buckle up, don't text while drive, all that fun shit. Well, they're doing the same for skating. You're not allowed to skate in public areas, kind of like how they ban smoking in public areas. If you're caught smoking a cigarette in public areas, you get a $500 fine. Like, I smoke. I have no problem abiding by that rule. But it's just kind of bullshit that people come from thick and thin over it. I just don't understand why it's such a big deal not to allow kids to go out and have some fun. I mean, at least they're not partaking in gang violence, fucking just stupid shit. They're just keeping themselves active. They're staying out of trouble. Sure, people get hurt when they skate, but that just makes them want to skate some more because they're like, oh shit, that cast is cool as hell, I want another one. That necessarily doesn't mean they're going to go out and purposely go break their fucking arm, leg, shoulder, collarbone, etc., etc. But it makes them want to push themselves a little farther to do the next great thing they can. My cousin Dominic, for instance, I know he's been learning how to do Webster's, or follow the Webster's Law, which if you don't know what that is, look at them on YouTube. I'll leave the link in the description. It's just like little action moves, like to make yourself look like you're falling down, how to do front flips, back flips, and cool styles, goofy stances and shit like that. I mean, it looks really cool. Something I would never try personally, but that's my cousin's thing, and I'm totally with him on that. If he wants to do that, at least he's staying out of trouble. Another thing I'd like to talk about is the hacking factor. A lot of people are bitching and complaining about hacking and people going into others' profiles And what I think is, if you wouldn't put your password as fucking 4 to 8 digits long, it probably wouldn't be such a problem. But then again, you just suck terribly if you get your account hacked. You fail, you need to quit life, you need to go cut your throat right fucking now. I'm not a hacker, I'm not a fucking no-life nerd who likes to hack, I'm not some person that partakes in it. I'm just one of those people who's saying, quit bitching about it, get over your life, and just fucking stop.
Things seem 30% better when you save 30% on beach vacations at Travelocity. Umbrellas.
Another thing I'd like to talk about, just one more brief thing, is I read on the news in Lexington, Kentucky, two teenage boys OD'd off bath salt. And if you don't know what bath salt is, they're like little, not traumatizing, but runitizing salts that you put in your bath to make it feel good and tense your body a little. Well, they figured if they would snort the shit, it would get them high from the toxins in it, and I think it did get them high, but it killed them as well. So it's basically stronger than heroin and cocaine. It's just stupid. Anyone who tries to create their own drug is fucking stupid. No one in their god right mind should ever fucking attempt to snort, smoke, inject, fucking shove their ass, anything. If they want to get high, that's fine by me and probably everyone else. Just keep it to your fucking self and don't do it stupid. Don't be snorting fucking bath salts. Don't be licking toads' balls. Don't be shoving grass up your ass. Don't be fucking injecting yourself with poison and all that dumb shit. Just fucking smoke weed. Just do that. If you want to get high, just smoke weed. It's a safe alternative. It doesn't kill you. It doesn't hurt you. It's cheap. It's fucking easy. It's fucking non-trouble depending on where you live. I just suggest, in the worst case scenario, I suggest you don't do drugs at all. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've done it before and I'll probably do it again many times. But it's just one of those things you shouldn't fucking do. If you don't know what you're doing when it comes to drugs, then don't fucking do them at all. Because if you can't tell the difference between fucking marijuana, cocaine, and heroin, you're a fucking big retard who needs to go get his Down syndrome pills checked out. And, oh yeah, I should probably pull up Skrillex. Here's Skrillex. Like I said, I'll leave the link in the description. As for the most part, that's all I really want to talk about and share with you. Oh yeah, I got a can of Grizzly Straight too. This shit's pretty good. Yeah, other than that, I'd like to give a couple shout outs to Gunnar, Keith, Nicholas Stahlman, Caitlin Turner, look who else here sent me a message. Taylor somebody. Taylor Bennet, Lamont Taylor, Nicholas Stahlman, my mother, who the fuck is that? Okay, my sister, and Colton, basically. Other than that, oh yeah, and Rachel Barner, she's pretty close. Other than that, I don't suggest much from anyone. Just be safe. Don't do fucking retarded drugs. Don't get in trouble. Don't be skating where you shouldn't. And like I said, God bless to my aunt or my cousin Terry, cousin Derek, and Nick for doing what they're doing. Because if it wasn't them, who the hell else would have the balls to stand up and say, "Hey, fuckers, listen, we need to get our shit done. We need to get it done now." But as for that, that's all I had to say. Comment, rate, subscribe, and listen to Skrillex, man. He will make you cum unicorns and fucking jizz leprechauns out your earlobes into your asshole. I swear to God, he is that amazing. Comment, rate, subscribe, and don't fucking rate.